Good morning, friends. Today's my topic is about what is tape and various types of tapes. Actually, these tapes are used in surveying. Normally, if we want to know the distance between these two walls, suppose this is one wall and this is one wall. If we want to know this distance, how much this distance, these tapes are used to measure. It is 10 centimeters or 20 centimeters. So we can easily know the distance between these two walls. That's why we use normally tapes for measurements. In surveying for linear measurements, we use these tapes, various types of tapes. The first one is cloth tape or linen tape. Normally, these cloth tapes are made by closely woven linen. Closely woven linen means the number of threads they are used to stick together and they form a cloth. They are durable, they become durable. After that, they are varnished to resist moisture. What is varnished? Varnished means when the cloth is ready, the upper surface is coated with painting to resist moisture conditions and to protect the surface. It is available in 10 meters, 20, 30 meters tapes are available. Normally, this tape is generally used for measuring offsets. Measuring offsets for these tapes is normally used. Advantages: these tapes are cheap, lightweight. Disadvantages: they are not strong as durable. We normally know the cloth is not strong. Next, inaccurate measurements, easily stretched due to moisture, unable to read on tape. If the tape is fallen in the water, for example, if the tape is water in the water, after that the cloth may stretches, so the length variations means the length increases. That will give inaccurate measurements, and we are unable to read because the all will be gone, the markings will be gone. The next one is metallic tape. Metallic tape is made by steel strip reinforced with brass or copper wires. Means when the steel strips are ready, inside steel strips this brass or copper wires are interwoven, means they are kept inside like tightly to prevent stretching. These tapes are available in the length 10 meters, 20 meters and 30 meters. These tapes are wounded in a leather or metal case fitted with a winding device used for surveying works. These metallic tapes are mainly used for surveying works. Cloth tape and metallic tape, these two tapes are used for offset measurements. If we compare with cloth type, metallic tapes are more accurate and more durable. Commonly used for offset measurements. Cloth type, metallic tape, these two are used for offset measurements and easy to read, clear markings on tape. On cloth tape, we are unable to read. If it fell on the water, fill in the water, the markings may go on. Disadvantages: heavier than cloth tape. If we compare with cloth tape, these metallic tapes are heavier and more expansive, can be affected by temperature changes. These metallic tapes are affected by temperature changes, requires more careful handling. Next, steel tapes. The steel tapes are made up of a thin steel with 6 to 16 mm. Tapes are available 1 meter length, 2 meter length, 5, 10, 20, 30 and 550 meter length. It is wounded in metallic case with the winding devices. Next, steel tapes are accurate tapes when we compare with metallic tapes and cloth tapes. And these are also lightweight. It is used for construction works. Steel tapes are used for construction works, but metallic tape and cloth tape are not used for construction. They are only used for offset measurements. Next, invert tapes. Invert tapes is made up of steel 64% and nickel 36%. It is not affected by change in temperature. Normally, steel tapes will affect by changes in temperature. It will be affected. Metallic tapes will affected by when the temperature is changes. Steel tapes will not affect by change in temperatures. Invert tapes also will not be affected by change in temperatures. It available in the lengths of 30 meters, 50 meters, 100 meter tapes are available. Normally, these invert tapes are used for big construction works. No ordinary works, it is not used. It gives accurate measurements. Steel tapes and invert tapes gives accurate measurements. When we say cloth, metallic, steel, invert, among these four, invert tapes gives more accurate. After invert tape, steel tapes gives accurate. After steel, metallic, last cloth. If we see from accurate to inaccurate, first one is invert tapes. Next, I am going to explain offset rods. Offset rods are similar to ranging rods. If we see with a The ranging rods and offsets, they will look like similar, but they have same length 2 meters and 3 meters. What the difference means, ranging rods are used for intermediate points, but offset rods are used for perpendicular distances. Perpendicular distances we use these offset rods, but ranging rods we use for intermediate points in ranging. Next, two types of offset rods. One is perpendicular offset, one is oblique offset. And survey line exactly taking 90 degrees. And survey line means this is a survey line. This is, suppose this is a survey line, this station 1 and this station 2. Exactly 90 degrees we taking. This is called perpendicular offset. If we taking, it's not 90 degrees, like 45 degrees, 30 degrees, 40 degrees. If we take the measurement on a survey line, it is called oblique offsets. Thank you for watching.